Hello.
Hi. Wow, this microphone is high today.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. I just sorry.
Yeah, 'cause you
I
were
forgot to
sitting
set
over
it.
here.
Well, I forgot to set it down. I just.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I should move it a little closer.
Yes. So it's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Shut the fuck up. It popped in my head immediately too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys are gonna have a good week ahead of you.
Hopefully. I'm putting it out there. I gotta sneeze. Go away, sneeze.
No.
Good content. Yeah.
Content.
It's been it feels really long
Yeah.
because I was on night shift for so long and
Yeah.
didn't get to see you, and then I went on vacation and didn't get to see you.
Yeah.
God, it feels like it's been like a month since I sat down to
I mean,
record
well,
on this.
it's been about probably 3 weeks, I think, almost, because it's 2 weeks.
I was
'cause you
night
were-
shift for 2.
Yeah, we recorded on the weekend real quick.
Yeah. Which was fun, but felt like it was like, we're gonna record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
Well,
actually.
here it's.
Yeah, let's cheers. Speaking of vacation, I went to a random gas station on the way home from Texas, and I found a fucking Yingling tall boy. Didn't buy that case like I said I would, but you know.
Yeah. You could do what you could do, but
Oh, it's a big boy.
yeah.
I just realized it said 24 fluid ounces.
Fuck.
But yeah.
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 Yeah. So, you went on quite
It
an
was
adventure.
It was fun. It
Yeah.
was tits, man.
I think you mentioned it in the last episode. You're going to Texas for.
Ren Fair, Scarborough, super dope. You should go to it.
Yeah.
They're not sponsoring us, obviously. That'd be amazing.
I would.
but,
I'm jealous that I didn't. Me and my girlfriend weren't able to attend,
dude.
Because like we would have had the best time with you guys. It looks
Dude,
like.
it was fun as fuck. Yeah. Very muddy.
Yeah. I mean,
Jesus
it's kind of it's
Christ.
hard. That's
Yeah. It's a Ren Fair. It's
Yeah.
gonna be muddy.
kind of part of the times.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to clean the hell out of my car. But yeah, 18 and a half hours drive there. Not too bad. I wound up doing it myself. I don't know why. I just did it myself.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tend to just drive, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just power through, unless I get really obnoxiously
Tired.
not
yeah.
offing tired.
Yeah. Then I'll pull over.
Yeah.
But I was also working nights, so it was like,
Yeah, for you it worked
you
out.
know, we got there at 7. I'm used to staying 7 Central Time, like roughly 8.
Yeah,
So it was like 9 or 10 here.
yeah,
So it was a little later than normal. And then we went to the hotel to see if we could check in. They said no. So we went like right to the fair. So I was awake
yeah,
for a very long time.
yeah,
And it was fun every time because we were talking to people that first day. And thank God it was like a shitty costume day. But
Yeah.
man, they were talking to people and they're like, yeah, we came all the way from Michigan. And like, they're like, wow, you guys made the whole trip. And then all my friends were like, hey, he did. And I'm over in the corner with a margarita or a beer, like, yeah. Like just dying.
yeah,
But it was fun, man.
yeah.
I really want to go again. Like next year, if you guys want to go too, it was an amazing fair, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I really want to. I love doing fairs. Like, I hate that we didn't get to go last year.
Yeah.
The year previous, me and Melissa actually got to go. It was just the two
Yeah,
of us,
I
I
remember
believe.
that,
No
yeah.
one else was able to go. And we were like, let's go. And we
Yeah.
just had a good time. We just walked around, enjoyed a cigar.
I didn't find any
I mentioned
cigars.
that last episode, I think,
didn't
yeah.
find any cigars while I was there. I was really looking forward to it. I did get steak on a steak, though,
Ooh.
which was not good.
Oh,
Yeah, I was very disappointed. But then I got potatoes,
yeah.
and those were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They nail it on
Yeah,
potatoes.
potatoes were
Like,
the shit.
oh, man. Yeah, jealous you made friends with a bard
Dude, we made friends with many people.
in the sword
Yeah.
swallower. Like,
the
that's-
bard, his name was, Randal Piper. All I could remember was Piper. Super fucking cool, dude. Like, we're sitting there at the pub, like just having some drinks, relaxing, and they were changing sets, and he came up and just saw us sitting there like laughing and joking with each other, and he goes, "Never fear, your bard is here." And then like it was our table and a table all the way across that were like really into his set and like fucking talking to him and tipping him and this and that.
Yeah.
And that's normal stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you'll hype up the crowd, especially when they're already hype, because you want tips.
Yeah.
But then we kept seeing him at other places, and like the next day he like came to play his set, and we were sitting at a different table, and we just turned around. He's like, "I fucking love you guys."
Yeah.
And then like he came and he serenaded me, man. Like not even at a show. We were just fucking sitting there waiting on Teresa to get out from buying leather armor or something. And he just walks up and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys again." And he's like just hanging out with us.
Yeah,
like, it
that's
was
so
dope.
cool.
He helped me when I was lost. Because my party abandoned me when I was getting potatoes.
You're like,
Super cool dude.
potatoes.
Yeah, and then we met another dude. He's like a poet. We met a juggler. If you're cool with it, I'll link all their shit in the description.
Yeah, if we can. Yeah.
And then the sword swallower girl, she was cool as hell. Her name's Pixie. Yeah, super cool, man.
That's awesome.
And her boyfriend is the poet. Met a juggler. The juggler loved us
Yeah.
because we were just screaming, like everything he did. Like other people in the crowd were screaming at him too, and he's like, "This is like a 5:00 show." He's like, "It's only 2. What are you guys?" And me and DeAndre are like, "Alcoholics."
We're drunk.
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
Real fun.
It's the way to do it. Just get a little snazzy.
Yeah, and then like I mentioned the first day we did a shitty costume.
Yeah.
I don't have pictures of that one, but I was Fuckboy Plague Doctor. Mark was dressed up as the Dungeon Master from the old 80s cartoon. People were kind of giving us shit a little bit. They were like, "Oh, first fair?" We're like, "No, not the first fair."
Just first day we showed up.
We're like, first day, we drove all the way from Michigan, so, we're doing costume in a bag today, real shitty costume. And then the next day, I went as a vampire, DeAndre went as a rogue, Jin and Teresa dressed up to the nines, Mark wore a pretty cool outfit, and we're just walking around again, and people are like, "God, can I get photos with you guys?" It happened like 5 times. And then the third day, I went as a dragon version of my vampire. DeAndre went as a dragon too. Teresa and Jen, of course, dressed to the nines. Mark went as like a Scotsman, and everybody was stopping us. They're like, "Can we get photos with you guys?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, you can." This was the whole point of shitty costume, good costume, great costume. And fun fact, I didn't own any of my costumes. Yeah. I either borrowed the stuff or I stole the stuff from people I don't talk to anymore. And that's what the bard sang to me about. He came up on the third day and he was like, "So do you own any of this stuff?" And I was like, "Boots, the underwear, and the belt. That's it." And then he made a song about it. It was real cool.
That's impressive. On the spot songs are really, really impressive.
Yeah. His TikTok, I know I said I'd add to the description. Something happened. Oops.
Camera card was full. Apparently, anyways.
Yeah, we didn't clear it, so oops. But, I don't know what all we lost, but yeah.
Not too much.
Costumes were great. Bard wrote a song about it for me. Just fucking tits.
We didn't lose it. I'm going to throw an image over the audio.
Yeah,
we have the audio.
We'll throw a picture of my Bard bro.
For
Randal
the audio
Piper.
listeners, you don't even know what happened. You just saw that we talked about the camera missing, and we interrupted your experience.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, sorry, John. And I guess like 6 other people listened to it too.
Yeah, some other people. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Me.
Yeah, you. Well, I listen to it occasionally, just so I can like see where we mess up, which was right there.
Trying to remember what the fuck I said.
See you on Monday, buddy.
What? Okay, no.
Yeah, it's still recording.
I was seeing the blue square in the background. There's a square on the screen. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's like me with the ghost before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
I'd love to have you go though, man. Especially the We can talk about it on here. The Ranger idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I want to get a group of people, and we're going to go as actual Rangers. But the color scheme and the symbols will be based off of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I want it to be like a subtle costume, but like fully decked out to where it's like top tier Ren Fair Ranger costume. But then when you get closer, people are like, "You're the goddamn Blue Ranger." Yeah, I am. And for you, obviously, Red Ranger.
Red.
Yeah. So we need a Green Ranger. He can be evil. We need a White Ranger. Pink, yellow, black. That one would suck because our trim's going to be the color.
Yeah, just black on black.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking a color scheme is black with the red, with,
Yeah.
you know, the color of your matching Rangers.
Except for
accents.
whoever's the White Ranger. They got to be cooler and do white and gold because the White Ranger was cool. You know?
He was so thick.
Yeah. All the people I met were dope, man. The Bard and I actually talked about the podcast a little bit and doing YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking love him. He sings like Jack Black, and his TikTok handle is Tenacious D&D.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah. I didn't get to talk
Crying.
to the Sword Swallow girl too much, or her boyfriend for too much, because, you know, they were running around doing shows.
Yeah. Busy doing the Ren Fair itself because they work.
Yeah, but we got them all added on everything, and like hopefully I get to come out and see another one of their shows.
Yeah.
And I'll have their shit linked below in the description, so you should check them out.
Maybe if we're lucky,
they're
they come
freaking
up to the
cool.
Michigan Ren Fair, so when ours is going, we can
They
see
do
them.
the Michigan Ren Fair a lot. The only one that possibly doesn't is the Bard.
Yeah.
But I'll fucking make another trip to go see him. Dude was cool as hell.
That'd be cool.
It'd also be real cool if next year we go again, and he just pops up and he's like, oh, "It's you guys."
Yeah. That'd be cool.
But real cool people, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like most of the time you tend to find some really cool people at Ren Fairs. It's hard to find, you know. Of course, there's an asshole everywhere, but
Yeah, there always is. Yeah.
but there's a lot of the time you tend to find really cool people that are sick, just like really cool. Just you looking at their stuff because they understand not every single person's gonna buy this stuff.
Yeah. DeAndre and I actually had our own little mini show outside of the bathrooms, and people came up and took pictures of it after, but apparently they were like watching us because our characters, like, we gave them names and backstories and shit. I was Sir E and he was Sir J, so we were Sir E and J from the Kingdom of Liqueur, House of Brown, which E and J liquor. So we were just getting drunk and making nonsense and shit. We went off for like 10 minutes about how our kingdom is in Africa and I can't go back because they blessed the rains in Africa. And we were just walking around like, I just want to go home to Africa. But no. Like outside of the bathroom, just twirling and going off at each other.
That's the best.
This lady came up and was like, can I get a picture of you guys? And we're like, yeah, sure. And she was like, whatever you were doing was hilarious. But we were just going off the whole night, man.
I am jealous. I'm down.
You need to go,
I know.
man. It was so fun. You couldn't have went with us this time, obviously.
Yeah.
5 people in my little tiny Kia.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it's also work.
Yeah, work and all that. Yeah.
Fortunately,
I almost didn't go.
Yeah.
But my vacation got approved I guess last minute. It was like a month ago. But with how busy we've been, I keep saying that even though every time I go to work, I do nothing because nothing's ever ready.
Yeah.
But I'm always at work.
Yeah, fortunately, they still keep you there even though you're
Yeah.
not doing anything. They're like, you need to be there in case we do the things.
Yeah. But we're always delayed because somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when our stuff's finally up and running, we're fucking dying. Because we got to get everything done
Last minute. Yeah, they're like, why isn't it done? Because it just got here.
Yeah. I got invited to another one this weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're doing it because of other matters that transpired while we were away.
Yeah.
But still a really fun time, man. Got to have some Raising Cane's, which was crazy. They gave me 64 ounces of cane sauce. They literally gave them to me in large cups.
I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
I think I saw
Yeah, we
Mark
posted about
dipping
it.
some chicken into it. And I was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Literally.
I've never even actually had it.
It was good. The chicken was decent. The sauce, I really like the sauce. It's got like a weird kick to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but really good. Nice little road trip driving together.
Yeah, I think that's the thing too. Is I feel like half the fun is like, well, if you have the time to stop on a road trip on a long drive like that, to make one or two little cool stops on the way if you can.
Yeah, we stopped at a Buc-ee's mainly just to pee, and also it was on the way back. We left the fair early because it was supposed to start storming, and I'm so glad we did.
Yeah,
because I drove for like 4 hours in like a thunderstorm, like a bad, like old school for me because I used to live down there, but like the storms I used to experience were
turn it sideways.
Yeah, you can't see in front of you, and everyone was like, I would have pulled over there. I can't even see out here. They're like, you can see it. I was like,
nope.
Kind of.
Yeah, basically, you're kind of like, well...
I was literally just following
seeing is
lights.
believing.
Yeah, I was following lights the whole time, and I was like, if I stop, it's just going to get worse.
Yeah, basically.
Because we are right at the tail end of it. And I looked at the radar and was like, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Because we were going to stop for food, go to a Cracker Barrel, because
basically
south.
Was it following you, essentially?
No. I was like, this is right behind us.
So you just got to outrun it.
Yeah, so I drove for a good 4 or 5 hours through it. And then everything was clear, but it was nighttime, and everybody was tired.
So they all went to sleep.
Yeah, they all went to sleep, and I was like,
drive again.
I told them I'd stop at like 2:30, and then I wound up driving until like 4. Yeah, and then Mark took my place, and then I slept for a few hours, woke up, had some food, some coffee, and was like, all right, I'm more comfortable in my car, like driving rather than sitting, so I'm going to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're like, once you had the coffee, you're like, all right, I'm up. You can only sleep. I feel like it's hard to I have a hard time sleeping in a car.
I can sleep pretty well in a car if it's not my car.
Yeah.
If it's my car, then I'm waking up at every bump. Like, did we hit something?
Yeah.
Not saying they would hit anything, but, you have that
Yeah,
anxiety.
it's just it's always weird to not drive your own vehicle.
Yeah, but it was a fun-ass time, man.
Yeah.
I want to go back so bad. And then I'm getting the secondary sad vibes because I have, like, the post-Ren Fair vacation, like, back to normal life.
Yeah.
But what else is going on right now as we record is Colossal Con. So I'm seeing everybody go to that, and I'm like, I want to go.
Yeah, but also, like, maybe not this year.
No, it already looks way too wild, and there's still a pandemic. At least the Ren Fair, it was...
outside.
We were outside. Most people were cool with social distancing. Anytime you went in a shop, there was a mask on,
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The
pretty much every performer was vaccinated too, and a lot of people were.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still had a few of those assholes, Texas, where they're like, "This is fake. I'm not putting a mask on. It's hot. I'm just gonna go in there to buy leather." And then people are like, "You can't come in here with a mask off, my lord." Yeah.
You can't come with a mask off, my lord.
Yeah.
The best. Yeah.
But it's cool as hell, man.
Dude, I want some fucking Ren food too.
Dude, I had a calzone.
Yeah.
Which was delicious. I had pasta, which was delicious. Steak on a steak was okay. Everybody else was like, this is so good. And I was like,
maybe yours was a little more well done.
Mine was, but it was also like, this is just a simple steak. I was like, I know
salt, pepper, whatever.
But then I got the potatoes, and my God.
Yeah, fucking potato. Dude, I ended up having steak. I just went to my parents' house for dinner.
Oh, yeah, yesterday.
We had steak, dude. I smashed.
Dude.
That whole fucking steak. Also, like, I noticed they served, my mom made twice baked potatoes.
Mm.
And everyone was just, like, scooping it out. And I'm, like, cutting the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The skin's the best part,
dude,
man.
It was so crispy and good. I'm like, what do you all missed this.
The skin is the best part.
It's also, it's the most healthy part of it,
it's got the most nutrients in it.
All the nutrients are in the skin. So, like, I was just like, dude, like, that it weirdly hit the spot I didn't know needed hitting.
That's how my potatoes were. Because I got a baked potato. And the guy was like, hey, sorry, man, the bacon's a little greasy right now. And I was like, sorry?
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
And then you were like, oh.
Yeah. Dude, I got lost, so I didn't eat them right away. It took me like 30, 45 minutes to find everybody.
Jeez.
And I finally got there, so the grease had like soaked into the potato. And I was like, oh my goodness.
That's the way, yeah.
I was sitting there smashing it, and then someone was like, that looks really good. And I was like, oh, it is. Like,
it is.
I feel like you're asking for a bite. No.
You're not getting one.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah, to me, I'm just like, I always end up having like a turkey leg.
Yeah,
But
I didn't
like-
get a turkey leg this time.
Well,
But
the
I
thing
was
is-
gonna, but then I remembered the last time I got one, I like got really sick at the fair. So I was like,
Maybe not this time.
maybe not this time. Not when I'm like 18 and a half hours away from home.
Yeah.
You know? If it was the Michigan Ren Fair, which I believe is going on this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
It
do
should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that does sound good. Like to me, but I always end up like, even though it's something you can kind of get out of there that's not special, is the soup in a bowl.
Yeah.
That broccoli cheddar soup, boy.
They didn't have soup at this one, to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they had a bunch of food, man. I wish I had more money so I could just walk around getting all the food.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude,
But I was
yeah,
like, I
that's-
want to make sure I have enough money for gas to get home.
I guess like if I was going to like a multi-day
Yeah.
Ren Fair type thing, then yeah, you could.
Yeah. Next year, I'm definitely going to have money set aside to where I can just go to each place and try their food.
Well, for with this year at least, like we can maybe even try and go twice at least.
Yeah, to our Ren Fair. Yeah. Then I might still go to that Kentucky one because I just got a message during the thing. Apparently, the tickets are non-refundable, so they can transfer it to another day. I might wind up trying to go with them, depending on when they go. Because, you know, Canada's coming up.
True.
So,
True.
I don't know. It all depends. Because the tickets are only $25, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just got to think about the miles on your car.
True. I don't know if I would be driving this time. That wasn't fun.
There you go. That's not bad then.
Yeah, and then next year...
That's a lot shorter of a drive.
Yeah, and then next year, hopefully I have enough miles and points and stuff to where I can just, you know, cop a free hotel, cop a free car rental or a free plane ticket and be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. No, dude, that'd be sick. Every time I go to a Ren Fair, I have the hardest time not buying armor.
Dude, I was so glad
It's-
because I saw some shit I wanted to get, some boots, and was like, and then they were like, yeah, these are $500, and I was like, no.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I get it. Like
Yeah,
it is what it's worth, but like
they
I
were-
don't. I
they
just
were
can't afford
comfy,
it.
too.
Unfortunately, like
Yeah.
I would love to get. I really want to get at least like the chest type piece, but like I think
Yeah.
I'm more down to like do what you said and talk to them this year about like
Yeah.
pricing out.
see if we can
special.
get something special made up.
Yeah, more specific, not you
Yeah.
know, just the basic, you know,
Yeah, be sick.
flat. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, I can easily just go as a barbarian. Like, oh, I have some fur on. My arms are out. Rah. You know?
I have a hammer thing. Rawr,
rah.
or a battle axe and
just a
sword,
turkey
giant
leg.
sword, yeah, turkey leg.
I'll just get one every hour.
Well, I know up here, I don't know what the rules if they've changed anymore, but here at least, like, essentially, it's just like if you have a blade, it has to have a sheath, or like,
Yeah.
it's got to be like covered in something.
Yeah, or foam or something.
Or
Yeah.
foam.
They asked me at the door each time, and it was weird. Like, the first and third day especially, because, like, the first day I was wearing the fishnets, and the third day I was wearing, like, a sleeveless tight shirt and these pants, actually. And they're like, I walked in, like, you have any blades on you? And I was like,
No,
bitch, where? Like, where would I put them?
shit's skin tight.
Yeah, I was like, this is skin tight. I can't even hide a flask in this. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And then I walked through the gate and pulled my flask out.
the only thing in there. The one spot I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think that's the other thing too, is getting a nice little buzz on before you enter.
Oh, we sat in the parking lot, chugged some mead. Jen made skooma. Skyrim listeners and viewers, Jen made skooma, and it was amazing. The apricots that soaked in them to give them flavor gained some alcohol points, so we also ate some fruit, which was funny because like families were walking by and we're like, fruit's really healthy.
Like, this is the best.
Yeah.
No, I mean, fortunately, the one time I went and got pretty canned.
Yeah, you bought the swords.
I bought a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't have, but like, no, it's here.
I would have done the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, like we were joking and talking about how I'm gonna come home with a sword and it's gonna go right here.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking like I want to do. I mean, I'd like to go next year and not drive, because that's the thing is like the last time I go,
I drove us home each time, so it was like I drank until like 2, and then I switched to beer and sobered up and was good to go.
Yeah.
Which luckily our hotel was like 15 minutes away too.
Well, that's not bad.
But it's still like I would get that nice buzz and be like, I want to keep fucking going, but then I was like, I'm gonna drive.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the one thing that does kind of suck and kind of.
Yeah, which other people offered too, but I was like, look, we're in an unfamiliar city. Like, I know how to drive my car. I'm like, I'll just drive us
100%.
home. I'm like, I want to make sure you guys have a good time, so you guys have a good time. Like, I'm having a good time. Don't worry, I will drive.
Yeah. And I think I'm trying to, because of for this year, I'm definitely gonna try and get like at least a decently somewhat small group going together.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
But like,
Teresa
I also
goes, like,
know it's
every
probably
weekend
going to
almost,
be like slam packed.
Yeah, because it's one of the first like outdoor events we can go to.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Which this episode comes out next week. I won't be fully vaxxed yet. I will be before the Ren Fair, but I think my appointment's like the 27th or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Before Ren Fair for sure.
Yeah, before Ren Fair for sure. Definitely before I go to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I hope a good deal of other people are too. I understand your worries and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But, the entire world got together and worked on this. Like, I ain't that worried.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Plus, I've had so many vaccines in the Army that, like...
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a chip right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I...
And a scar on my ass from another vaccine.
That hurts. Fuck. But no, we're probably getting close to transition time.
Yeah, more than likely. And then we're going to record the second half like a couple hours from now.
Yeah, we're going to have to record a second half here in a little second because stuff. But see you in a second.
Yeah, bye. Hi.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot. I don't know if we're saving that little audio there, but I'll recap real quick. Okay. We said it would be a couple hours, but it's actually been about a day and a half since the first half of this, hence the different clothes. I hope you liked my shirt. I talked about them in the second half that you're never going to see. Cool band, cool people. They got a live show coming up soon.
About that, yeah.
But yeah, our investors bought us this nifty new mic interface, and
in between filmings, I accidentally turned the mics off and forgot to turn them back on when we recorded the second half. So we recorded video and no audio, and I couldn't save, or I could save the audio from the camera that we recorded, but it just wasn't up to par enough compared to the new audio.
It didn't sound good. It was good content, but horrible quality.
So we are.
So we're doing it again.
Yeah, we're doing the second half.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we're not putting this in there, but when we sat down to record, we just spoke about all of that, and then the camera shut off. So technically, this is try number 3.
Third time's a charm.
Cheers to
bud.
that, my friend. Oh. Yeah. So this is going to be a weird off the wall one. Not like our podcasts aren't always like that. I'll give you some key points of the second half. Spider-Man.
Vans Warped Tour coming this summer.
I'm really sad now.
I know.
I only went to it once.
Taking Back Sunday. Falling in Reverse.
303.
Hype. Katy Perry played here once.
Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah.
Before she had candy titties.
I do like some candy titties.
Asking like Alexandria.
Dude, that was actually... We talked about this, but it was amazing when you guys did Warped Tour. Because I was like just sitting there and all I heard behind me was, don't trust a hoe. And I was like...
What?
303? They were literally right behind us. It was incredible.
It was a good spot. Dude, I'm like... well, I know we had talked about 2 things I had listed in my phone.
We did.
So we can probably talk...
We could probably do that. We also talked about birds and how they aren't real and they're dumb and they're stupid.
Birds aren't real.
And pigeons in the wild is a crazy thing to talk about and think about. You should think about it. We did. We're not going to recap it, but pigeons in the wild, crazy.
Birds are fake.
Birds are fake.
They're government drones.
Overall, that second half was great.
Yeah.
But this second half will be even greater.
Well, I know because, like, we had talked about fucking driving behind semis. Or, like, not semis, but talking about, like, log trucks.
Yeah, the Final Destination shit.
Yeah, Final Destination.
We don't even remember half the time of what we talked about, but we actually remember this time.
Well, I remember this half because I had to sit there and listen to it while I was going over trying to save the audio.
That's true.
So I was listening to what we had actually talked about, trying to save it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, we couldn't save it.
It was,
I sound too quiet when I'm not on a microphone that amplifies my voice tenfold.
Yeah, I guess for a little behind the scenes type stuff, I have his mix obviously a little different than mine. I talk a little louder.
I talk very quiet and bassy.
Yeah, I weirdly project bassy.
Yeah.
At least on a mic, I don't know.
I just talk that way. And then sometimes I'll get really quiet and high pitched like this. And you don't want to hear anything, and I'm just talking shit about you. And if anybody turns their headphones up right now, you're a little fucking...
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Please don't up that volume at all, Brandon. I want somebody to turn their volume up all the way. It's just going to bug everyone. Yeah. I want somebody to turn their volume up all the way and hear what I said.
No, because the problem is most people listen to it with their audio pretty far up.
Yeah.
So like, they won't hear it at all. Literally no one's going to hear any of that.
One person with like a really good stereo system is going to be like, what the fuck did you just say about me?
You're funny.
Yeah.
It's going to be Chrissy. No, it's not.
I was just thinking that too. Ivy. Yeah, it's gonna be Ivy. Somebody was like,
"What the fuck?"
You know, if you really want to hear what I said, you should get yourself a pair of Raycons. They're from Ray J, who was. What if that was our first sponsor?
It's just Ray. Our first sponsor is Raycon. They're amazing earbuds.
Yeah, you should get them.
You know what you should do? Put them in your ears because you know what? They're going to fuck you with sound. You know what also fucks with sound? Ray J fucking Kim Kardashian.
It turned the audio off if you ever watch that. It doesn't sound great.
No.
Once.
Yeah, God. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Fucking Ray J, dude.
We should start doing that. Just throw random ads for, like, the cliche YouTube shit in there. Like... Just the shit you see all the time. Even though I haven't seen YouTube ads in about 3 years.
You dropped... Oh, the mic fell.
Oh, fuck.
Yay, more technical issues.
I'm gonna hold it the whole time.
Well, I'm going to just talk like this while I fix it.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. Why is everything...
Everything is
This
awesome.
is the episode of Nightmares, guys.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the first half where I talked about the Renaissance Festival, and then I hope you enjoyed the second half where our entire life just falls apart.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do some upgrades.
Dude,
soon.
Yeah, we got to hit up our sponsors and get some upgrades.
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends, if you send us, If you send us some microphones, I'll actually play your your great game.
See, what's bad is I did play that game.
I know you did, and I wanted to make fun of you a little bit, but you seemed like you were having fun.
It actually, well, that's the problem, is it was a good game. It was just after a while, I kind of was like, all right, well, I'm going to play something different. Well, no, what it is I got into Star Wars.
Yeah.
Galaxy Game of Heroes, or Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah, which ironically is today's sponsor.
Yeah. Dude, no, I play the fuck out of that game.
I know.
And I've been playing it for at this point. I mean, it's got to be at least almost 2 years now.
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
And I mean, I play it every single day.
I've seen. Yeah.
The problem is it's because it has dailies.
Yeah.
So I usually not. Full disclosure, I mostly just knock those out in the first like half hour of my day. When I'm on the way to work and I'm just sitting in my car waiting to go in, I'll like knock half of them out because far enough into that game, most of it's all you can just simulate most of the stuff. So it's just building your character after a while. So a little boring, but also fun. It's a good.
It's one of them.
No one else is gonna care.
Mind-numbing things.
Good game. Yeah. If you like Star Wars and just long, I don't know, drawn out games, go for it. It's
I'm playing through Final Fantasy Tactics, and you should play that too. It's really dope on mobile.
I will admit I've definitely put money into the actual game.
Dude,
I have paid for it. But it was one of those things where not a lot, just here and there once in a while, and I was like, all right, I don't feel like waiting another week for this thing that I've been doing for 2 months. I'll shorten it.
Yeah.
For like $5.
Well done.
That's it.
I put money into one of them matching games. Like,
yeah.
Not Candy Crush, but like Candy Crush, because I was just playing it all the fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I used to play the fuck out of Candy Crush too. Because, like, I mean, I still have it on my phone, but it's just like, it's one of the games that it's been probably now 3 months since I've played it.
It's
once,
been a few
maybe
years since I played it. I got so far into it back when I used to play it that they were like, more levels coming soon. I got to the end of Candy Crush back in the day.
Yeah, I never did.
And Farmville, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I didn't play.
I think
Farmville.
my mom still plays that, actually.
Who?
My mom. My mother. Mi madre.
That's gotta be crazy. Can you imagine being like one of the guys that plays?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, like, I guess
my mom had access to my Facebook account because she like wanted to keep playing Farmville, but didn't want to make another account. So I was like, "Here's my account.
Play this Farmville."
Yeah, and that's my other account that has these stripper photos on it still.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. You don't watch this.
What I think is funny is like, when you look at a game like that, like if you're one of the guys that's been playing Farmville since the beginning and you're in the actual bracket at the top levels, all of a sudden you're in. It's a weird subtle brag that you can't really brag about, but also like,
I'd be impressed if I met a dude at a bar and he was like, "Yeah, I'm #1 on Farmville." I'd be like, "Bro, really?"
Well, what's funny is like I also like when I really think about on my game, like in the arena battles squad thing, I think I'm technically ranked like 200.
If you're in triple digits, that's incredible in itself.
Yeah.
Like normally when I play those games, I'm ranked like 859 millionth.
Yeah, you know? And I was for a while, and then I eventually, I played enough that I'm like, I mean, I've been playing for 2 years, so after a while, it is okay. Full disclosure, I definitely spent more than $5, but like, I mean, it was one of those things where after I'd played for like 6 months.
Yeah, you're like, I got my worth out.
I was like, no, not even. I played it for 6 months, and then that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy the big pack.
Yeah,
it was like $100.
God damn.
But what it is it was the one that like, I think I was like level 60 at this point, and the cap is 85, and that's when a bunch of other shit unlocks in the game. And it was just like, it would have been at least another, no joke, probably 5 or 6 months more till I hit that cap. So buying that 100 thing literally jumped me 6 months ahead. Not in so much like it gave me a lot of characters type thing, but it doesn't give you like, you don't obviously top tier out or nothing. It just gets you to a point. It gets you
to a point where you can do more and more.
Yeah. Like I was still ranked in the like really low. It was just one of those like, at that point I could finally start building, and then now I've been playing for a year and a half maybe after that point, so it really made its worth. Also, because I put that much money into it, I was like, I'm playing this game.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
But that was also kind of during quarantine when that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
My quarantine was waking up, maybe, I don't know, cleaning or doing something, making Melissa lunch or breakfast when she had her lunch because she worked from home, and then whatever. So
I played Fallout, dude. Like a lot. I bought the Fallout 4, like every expansion and everything, and like I've been looking at it again. Like, because my PlayStation's down here, and I'm like, I should have brought that up when I was on second shift.
Well, I'm legitimately, so like tomorrow I'm going to, like, since you're going to wherever, I'm going to be...
I'm going to hell.
You're going to hell. Melissa's going to stay at, or go to her place for packing because I'm working.
True.
And stuff.
My hair is long enough to get in my mouth now. And it's annoying.
But she's going to go there to hang out and whatever, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to have a me day. And I'm really thinking about buying the fucking Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the PS4.
I want to play through them all.
Just starting to play that tomorrow.
I want to play through them all, honestly. I was thinking about...
I might... Well, because my thing is like, well, can you buy it for the PlayStation 4 and then still transfer it if we get a 5 eventually?
We'll need to look.
That's my thing, is if I can do that, I'll buy it. But I don't want to... I don't know, that's a lie. I might still buy it because I love that game.
Yeah, I honestly was... I wanted you to have it for the PlayStation 5. And I think I mentioned this on the podcast before. I haven't gotten him a Christmas present or a birthday present at all yet. I was going to get us some cool fancy mugs that had like the Buffalo House logo and everything, but I couldn't find a place that had good reviews.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of actually just getting you Andromeda. Or not Andromeda, the Legendary Edition.
Yeah.
But then we were like, we should get it on PS5. And I was like, there's no fucking way I can get this man a PS5. No. So if you want Mass Effect, we'll go fucking download it tonight.
Ooh, yeah. I might do that. Because
even if you have to rebuy it for the PS5, at least you can fucking play it, man. Yeah. And then that'll give me nostalgia vibes. Because I remember I used to, when we first started hanging out, you were playing through 3 again.
Yeah.
And I would come over and just fucking sit there.
Dude,
you're like, you should play through it. And I'm like, no.
It's a long game. But it's a fucking great game. Except, it is, for anyone that, I mean, like, has played that game or plays games, there is a bit of known controversy about Mass Effect 3, the ending.
Which I heard they patched it.
Kinda. So, essentially what it is...
Don't give it away.
Yeah. No, I'm not giving it away.
Don't give away the ending to a 10-year-old game?
Essentially what it was like, they had... throughout the whole game,
you make choices, and then at the end, it was like the choices didn't matter.
Yeah, you make tons of choices that, like, in game 1, you can accidentally kill a character, and then for games 2 and 3, you continue as the same character you played in game 1.
Yeah.
So, that character that you lost in the first game does not show up at all in games 2 or 3 unless you start a new character, and, you know, or you can restart a new character and, you know, from 2, but then all your bonuses are shit and whatever. So you there's a big benefit to playing number 1, 2, and 3
because you get to transfer the save files and like you get all that extra stuff.
Yeah,
which I loved games like that. Like seriously.
So I sunk so many hours into this game, and what's cool about it is that it's not all one world. It literally is. You're in space.
Yeah.
You travel to multiple planets. There is at least like probably, well, in the first game, obviously as the games go, they get a bit more bigger because the games more the stress they could do more.
Yeah.
But the first game is like, I mean, you go to different, at least like 6 or 10 different planets that all have multiple areas to run around and all kinds of.
The third one, I remember watching you and being like, there's a lot of shit in this.
Yeah, they really ramp it up every game. To me, honestly, if I had to pick a favorite, it's number 2.
That's what I heard from a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, number 1 is really good. I will say there's definitely things in number 2 that I missed a little bit from number 1. Not a lot. I can't... And it's been a couple years now that I don't remember exact specific things that I don't... that I missed in between them. But as I play... I know between 3 and 2 there's huge change. I should get off this. I'm just talking about Mass Effect at this point. You can see what I mean.
I know.
I love this game.
I'm telling you, when I first met this guy... I'm telling the audience. I'm talking to them now. Fuck you. When I first met this guy, he was still playing through 3 again, like the 5th time, I think.
No, I played it. I have played the series 4 times. That was probably my second.
Yeah. Every time I came over, he was playing it, and I loved it, man. Like, this was before like Twitch streaming and like, yeah, there was Game Grumps and shit, so I could watch other people play games. But like, watching you play that was fun, man. Well, which we should figure out streaming later in the year.
Oh,
when we get time. That way we can just sit down and fucking stream.
Yeah, and I guess like for anyone that's made it this far in the episode, I guess too, we can probably just tell them now. Like, we've kind of
yeah, we can tell them.
Yeah, we've since decided that we're going to stop the gaming.
Yeah.
It's for at least especially because right now, like, we just don't have the time.
Yeah.
We'll get more into that in probably 2 episodes.
Yeah, two or 3. Yeah.
2 or 3.
The next one's going to be dope. You should stay and watch it. There might be merch involved.
Maybe. But
not mine.
Yeah. It's a lot of effort. It's I mean, I guess when
my nipples together.
When it comes to the editing for me, it's I have to edit basically 3 videos for one video.
It's too much. And until I figure out editing, like,
Well, we realized, we talked about it too. Mainly is that we don't talk when we're playing. We're too focused on playing games because we really feel like playing the games.
Yeah.
And most of the time, like you mentioned, like, in a way, Game Grumps is kind of an inspiration for you and and me, and through you, because of we love playing games and we thought it'd be fun. But then
I realized the thing about Game Grumps is they do the podcast thing while playing the game. But what we were doing was the podcast and then gaming. So we were talked out.
Yeah.
Literally.
And like you said, like, for them, like, that is their podcast because they didn't have one.
Yeah.
So it made sense. For us, we're just like, oh, well, we've already been talking. Yeah. We end up filming and then we walk over 10 feet that way.
Yeah, literally.
And we film the game stuff. And then I'm like, we're just talked out.
Yeah.
At least for the sense of, like, obviously, like, we don't talk about everything on here.
Yeah.
But
we'll
obviously, because we don't tell you the boring work bullshit that we go through.
Not anymore.
We stopped doing that. We realized that's obviously not good content.
Although, you know what happened to me at work today?
You got put on second shift again?
Oh my god, yeah, I did. But other than that, I did nothing, dude. Because everything's delayed. So yeah, I did nothing.
Jeez.
And then I found out I'm going on second shift on Wednesday.
Bullshit, dude.
It's all right. It's extra money, man. Yeah. I still got to pay you rent. I'm waiting on the expense check to come in from Flint, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then once that comes in, rent. And then if I go to Flint again, that'll be an extra couple $100.
There you go.
So.
Yeah.
Because homie's trying to, well, I'm not trying to buy a house this year, probably not. But homie's trying to get his own place, man. I can't be bringing girls home to your futon. Or guys, you don't know my sexuality.
It's a decent futon. It's not.
It's not.
It's not a decent futon. It is. That futon is not even mine. I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
So
it's not a good futon.
Purchased the house that we are in currently,
we're in a house. I thought we were in a studio that we pay like $15,000 a day to rent.
High value production.
Yeah, because we have boatloads of money.
No, when I bought this house, they left. It was an older couple.
Yeah.
That were downsizing from a regular house to just a condo because they just like, well, we're old, we're not going to take care of a whole house.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, we have a bunch of furniture. Do you care if we leave some or whatever? And I was like, dude, I'm 21. Like, I don't have any furniture. So anything you leave me, I'm going to use.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah. Which
this chair,
I think this
that
table
I am sitting in right now. No.
Okay.
This was my mom. This came from my mom's house. My mom bought
it's still
this.
furniture you don't even own.
No. This table was my mom's from before we moved to Sterling Heights. So this is a very old memorable table to me. But this chair was left by the previous owners in the blue room.
Yeah.
The couch that we sit on for the gaming set
was left here,
and it is also our set we sit on for the for the guests.
Yeah.
Is left over from them.
Yeah.
And then I have another bigger couch that the 3-seater version of that love seat. That's a fold-out bed that is left by them.
Yep.
And that is some of the furniture. There is
but
chairs
I will say
lining
that
the wall.
futon.
Yeah.
I slept on the floor when I went to the Renaissance Festival.
And it was more
Shout out first half of this video. The floor was more comfortable.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
so that weirdly because of the way that they were older. In the room you're in, they said was technically the hottest room in the house. Really? I don't know how true that is.
Well, it actually has been pretty hot in there.
Yeah. So
summer.
they would stay in there because they were old. And so
no. Did old people fuck in my bedroom?
it was their master.
Oh, they masturbated in my bedroom?
They only masturbated in there.
That's just what I do.
They didn't have sex with each other. They just mutually masturbated next to each other.
In a corner.
They just
I'm old.
They just both held extensive intense eye contact and just flicked beans and and beat meat.
Flicked beans and beat meat.
He was just like, "Fuck, I love you," and then
and she was like, "I don't love you, but you're the only thing I can get."
Fucking, and then
that's the noise I make too.
That'd be the worst noise. Can you imagine? Like you're having sex with some lady, and you're like, you're gonna hit the pinnacle, and then you're like, "Ah!" And she's just like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, no, what was that noise?" You're like, "Ah, ah, ah."
Oh, babe, that was dope. Thanks. Wait, there's a second round.
Ah! That was quite. You're just like, that was quite enjoyable. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, madam.
I am a white man. Would you like a Go-Gurt? I have a Danimals in the fridge.
I have some in my mini fridge next to the futon.
Would you like some candy corn?
For a second, I was like, I think I might have Go-Gurt in my mini fridge.
I just bought this big fresh tin of 4 different kinds of popcorn from the Girl Scouts.
I fucking would. And you know.
Thank you for touching my penis.
You know for a fact, if I took a girl home and I had a tin of popcorn, I would give it to her.
That'd be hilarious. Like, yeah, you're like, you bring a lady home and you like don't disappoint her, and then you give her some popcorn.
I don't disappoint her at all, because that's like, what I do. It was only
slightly disappointing because at the end you went, "Gah!" And then
but overall, it was pretty nice. And I'm just sitting there. Would you like some cheddar popcorn? Oh fuck!
I already ate all the caramel stuff. I'm sorry.
I just had a flashback. I've done that.
Yes, I've done that. I haven't.
But I didn't take her home. It was a girl I was talking to. And I actually had cheddar popcorn, and I had some cookies and cream popcorn. And like, as soon as we were done, I was like, yo, this cheddar popcorn's banging.
I was say like, I've definitely never done that. I mean, in my relationships, I've definitely like, obviously like fucked and then just like
had food.
Hey, let's like go eat those like that food we ordered.
Yeah. I've had
like that's some of the best. Just like you order food on like Uber Eats and you're like, all right, it's gonna be here in 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes. Let's go.
All I need is 7. And that's stretching.
And then you're like 3 minutes later, you're just sitting there. And you're like, oh, hey, it said it's like
When's our
40
food
minutes
gonna
now.
get here?
Fuck, it's even longer. Like, but the time it extended to get here was longer than I lasted. Fuck.
Been there.
She's just sad.
Did I ever tell you?
Did we watch that new Binging with Babish?
Did I ever tell you about the corn dogs?
Oh no!
I mentioned it in the group chat. Which
you don't stick them up your butt, Edie.
No, I didn't.
Surprise.
I didn't do that. Nothing goes up there.
It's corn pop.
Gotta have my pops. But no,
There's gotta be some fucking like porno out there that was like,
oh dude, if you can
obsessed
think of
with
it,
making a pop noise. Like,
if you can think of it, it's there. Trust me. If you can think of it, it's fucking there, dude.
I want to make that a meme. Like as bad as it is, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen that meme of the this is what it's like to chew 5 gum, and it's the girl like with the dick. It just, yeah.
I'm so sorry for anybody watching this.
I am imagining like someone like it's one of those things where it's like a girl. You've seen it, and like the guy like does the like weird like mouth pop where he pops his dick out, and it's just like gotta have my pops. Oh. I want to make that.
I'm having a lot of flashbacks. Our group chat, we changed the title of it to "Guess We're Fuckboys Now," which is funny because there's a girl in it, and she's also was a fuckboy technically.
Yeah.
But we were like talking about it, like accidentally becoming fuckboys and shit. Like you're telling these stories and be like, "There's got to be this thing," and I'm like, "I've done that. Oh, I've done that. Oh, I've done that. Oh, I've done that." And you just mentioned the pop thing, and I'm like,
there's some things, some of those things I've done, but like with just only a significant other.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was always girls I was talking to.
Yeah.
That's where I joke about being a fuckboy, but it's generally always girls that I'm legitimately interested in.
Yeah. There's just a lot of conversations.
A whole lot of conversations.
And with that, we're getting
a whole lot of conversations.
Yeah.
Conversations.
And with that, thank you for watching.
Done.
Thank you for listening. We love you guys.
I love you. Overall, this was a good episode, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope we saved it. Thank you. Stick around for next week.
Yeah.
Bye. Guys.